Temperature, of course, because sometimes it is too high. Droughts, but not so many so far. The most important factor for us is still heavy rain. So we really care about flood protection, and we do a lot in this field. We increased our, capacity volume. I mean, retention capacity volume. But we really cares about this factor. It is also related to Gdansk location and the fact that we have, a lot of built areas which are rather upper in the sea, and then the water falls down to the city center.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of risks about the flooding or about other factors, but of course the air pollution is the thing that we need to measure and we need to take it down, and the use of cars, we need to prepare bicycle roads so the people can use the bicycles and other sustainable transport.
Just a week ago, we had a very heavy rains in Klaipeda, and the central part of the city was flooded. So that means that we not invest enough money for infrastructure to make it work better, because the city probably was planned not like this, and all this infrastructure is in bad condition. We've made already a list of, and we have about 100 objects which must be renovated or reconstructed, but of course we don't have enough investment, so it's the main problem.
Yes, we are live near the sea, near the Baltic Sea, and actually, if we compare with Scandinavia cities geologically are a little bit growing, but we are like declining, sinking, and together with water things in future, it could be, of course, it's very, very fast future. It could be dangerous. But what we are feeling now, it is a rapid change of weather, a lot of storms and a lot of hot days, and this was. It wasn't before, 10 or 20 years ago. It wasn't like feel a lot of stormy days, rainy days, and a lot of very, very hot days.
The most risk factor is capacity, resources, human resources, and money too.
I think that it would be good to have common guidelines, then try on the basis of these general guidelines, prepare some strategies and local plans related to what you have in your municipality, and involvement of all who can work on this topic. And also, I think, international cooperation, cross-sectoral cooperation, that is what we really need.
Of course, we need more programs so we can have projects in. We need more cooperation. We need more action to show the benefits of sustainable development, to care about our planet and our Europe, our city, our country. So I believe that more projects, more funding, and more cooperation between the cities of the Union of the Baltic cities or European Union.
I would say, I would agree, there was some presentation, somebody told that education. I would say I totally agree that education of residents is main thing, and another thing is investments. Of course, we must educate not only old generation, but also to start from the kindergartens, because people sometimes in daily life behave not very good as they should behave.
It's very good that Nordic cities gave us very good examples and how we can follow this policy. Especially Finnish presidency knows they are mostly dealing with climate adaptation things, and common projects, especially how we can use nature-based solutions instead of green infrastructure instead of grey infrastructure, and this is how we can change experience and work together. And because climate is similar, attitude is similar. We are living in one Baltic space, and I think what is good in Finland or in Sweden, it could be the same in Baltic states as well.
Well, it's important to have an exchange of best practices, and that's why I think the UBC and the Sustainable Cities Commission is a very good way to share experiences and best practices.